Hey, welcome back, guys. Quick question. Have you ever met someone ridiculously attractive and thought, wow, they must also be kind, intelligent, and probably know how to do their taxes on time? Yeah, me too. And guess what? We're probably wrong. It's like when you see a perfectly wrapped present and just know the inside must be amazing, only to open it and find socks. Today we're going to unpack why our brains are so easily fooled, how this affects everything from job interviews to dating, and most importantly, how you can use it to your advantage, ethically of course, or at least legally. So grab your popcorn and let's dive into why your face might be making people assume things about you, good or bad. Alright, imagine this. You're at a fancy restaurant, and the waiter walks up looking like they just stepped off a movie set, perfectly pressed uniform, a dazzling smile, and hair that probably has its own personal assistant. Instantly you think, ah yes, this person must be the Michelangelo of food service. Now in another universe, a different waiter shows up, wrinkled uniform, hair that looks like they lost a fight with a leaf blower, and an expression that screams, I need a nap immediately. What's your first thought? Probably not, this is the most competent person I will ever meet. See what happened there? You made a snap judgment based purely on appearance. That's the halo effect. It's basically your brain playing the game of judge a book by its cover, but on hard mode. The term was coined by psychologist Edward Thorndike in 1920. He discovered that if someone had one positive trait, like attractiveness or confidence, people would assume they had all the good traits. You know, like assuming a guy with a six-pack also has a great personality. Spoiler, not always the case. This effect doesn't just happen in restaurants, it sneaks into job interviews, dating, school, and even the courtroom. Yeah, looks can literally get you out of trouble. Wild, right? Almost makes me want to invest in a personal stylist. Let's talk examples. Ever wonder why your coworker Greg, who looks like a GQ model but barely knows how to work a printer, got promoted? Studies show that attractive, well-dressed candidates are more likely to be hired, even when their skills are barely average. So yeah, if you show up to an interview looking like you just wrestled a bear, you might want to rethink your strategy. Ever feel like politicians with perfect hair just seem more leadery? There's actual science behind that. Voters tend to associate good looks with trustworthiness and competence. Basically, if you want to be president, start with a good barber. Dating apps are basically halo effect factories. If your profile pic makes you look like a movie star, people will assume you have the personality of a rom-com protagonist. But if your pic looks like it was taken with a toaster, well, let's just say good luck convincing someone you're charming. Imagine two students walk into class. One has neat hair, a collared shirt, and takes notes like they're writing the next great novel. The other is wearing pajamas and trying to balance a Pop-Tart on their knee. Who do you think the teacher assumes is the straight-A student? Yep, that's the halo effect in action. Looks may not determine intelligence, but they sure influence what people assume about it. Crazy, right? But here's where it gets even more interesting. So why does this happen? Well, our brains are basically lazy. We take mental shortcuts because evaluating every single thing in detail would be exhausting. Back in prehistoric times, quick judgments kept us alive. If someone looked strong and healthy, they were probably a good ally. If they looked weak or sickly, maybe not. Fast forward to today, and that instinct hasn't gone away. It's just applied to boardrooms, dating, and social media. Speaking of social media, let's get to the fun part. The digital age has amplified the halo effect. Instagram influencers, LinkedIn professionals, and even YouTubers rely on first impressions. Ever notice how high-quality thumbnails with attractive people get more clicks? That's not an accident. We associate polished, professional-looking content with quality. That's why brands spend so much money on aesthetics. It's not just about what you say, it's about how you package it. Now, don't get me wrong, looks aren't everything. But understanding the halo effect can help you work smarter, not harder. Here's how. Presentation matters. Whether it's for a job interview, a date, or a YouTube video, taking time to present yourself well makes a huge difference. Grooming, posture, and confidence all add up. Body language is key. You don't need to be a supermodel. Just standing up straight, making eye contact, and smiling can make you seem more competent and likable. Upgrade your first impressions. A little effort in clothing, grooming, and even how you speak can change how people perceive you before you even say a word. So, what did we learn today? Looks do matter, but not in the way you think. It's not about being the best-looking person in the room. It's about knowing how first impressions shape people's perceptions of you. And now that you know about the halo effect, you can use it to your advantage. Dress well, carry yourself with confidence, and most importantly, be aware of your own biases when judging others. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more brain-hacking content. That's it for today, folks. Stay smart, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.